have these things called Buddhas. Alright. Bodhisattvas.
Nice try though. Good. Okay. Yes.
No, and basically they were like, they were people that achieved nirvana but did not go to the afterlife, and they chose to stay and help other people.
What is that sort of a? What comparison do we have to that as sort of in a Christian tradition? Yes, Sean. Saints, or but a living saint would be what? A priest. Okay. What else? How else did it change? Couple key ways. Luke?
The Mahayana Buddhism started to view Buddha as an actual deity, even though he never specifically said he was.
Absolutely. And the Mahayana Buddhism was the Buddhism that was particularly popular in which country? China, good. And there's a very concrete way in which you can see how Buddhism was shaped by Confucian tradition. What did you anybody catch that? Luke?
You could see that in China, the Chinese patriarchy.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
adopted the Buddhist teachings, but they changed some of them, like down there.
Exactly. So we can see this right here being directly influenced by the tenets of Confucianism. So before, as it originated in the sacred text with Buddha, right, the idea was that anybody could achieve nirvana, and it wasn't restricted to certain issues of gender or sex, right? But here we have a definite sort of co-option of the Buddhist tradition, and it even says it went from husband supports wife to husband controls wife. So we saw how Buddhism, as it moved along east, along the Silk Road and the trade passages into China, it definitely changed. Do you guys get that? Okay, and remember, this is all connected back to the reason why this religion was able to spread so far, and then the reason why it kind of was adapted into sort of the cultural norms and customs it went into was because of these large-scale trade and exchange networks. Make sense? Cool. Stop me if you have a question or you're bored, which you all seem really bored right now. That's okay, though. All right. What about Hinduism? How did Hinduism change? Anybody? Yes, Anthony.
Emergence of personal gods or bhaktis.
Okay, absolutely. Anybody catch why the new devotional focused here, right? Composed music and taught in the local vernacular. Why is that a big deal, Luke?
Because the Brahmins were the early leaders of the Hindu religion.
Yep.
And the power sort of starts to go away from them in the rituals.
Why?
Because the new texts, they sort of focus on more spiritual things,
Mhm.
and that's the people like that.
Well, not only that, but what is the significance of teaching in the local vernacular? Yes.
It's starting to show like churches being formed, except they're not churches, but it's starting to spread across the world, and you don't have to know the language that was originally written in.
Yes, exactly. So, the language is really originally written in. Who were people that knew how to read it and knew how to write it? Yes.
They were upper class.
Upper class people. So, having a religion accessible in the local vernacular means that what?
The lower class people.
More people can access it. So, and how does that sort of a subtle challenge to sort of the Hindu structure here?
Oh well, because wasn't that like the one that was extremely important, or like the caste system was
Exactly. And usually the priests or the Brahmins that sort of wrote and interpreted religion, what kind of caste did they occupy?
The very top.
Towards the top, exactly, right? But now all of a sudden we have it adapting, and more people are able to sort of interpret and understand the religion. Now, why do you think that would happen as Hinduism started to spread? Why do you think that would happen? Yes.
Because the widespread growth led more people to believe in it, which allowed for the monks to, kind of forced the monks to write about it because...
Absolutely, and also remember what Hinduism obviously emerged from India, Buddhism emerged from India, and then Christianity was emerging from Jerusalem here, right? Christianity spread